Hey everyone, this is Allie's Keto Life and welcome to my channel. It's been a minute since I made a video and I was just gonna kind of explain where I've been and why I stopped posting videos for a little bit. So I ended up getting bronchitis and laryngitis back to back, so I sounded horrible. I had no voice for a little while. I was super congested. I literally just felt like crap, and then our baby got sick, so we were just kind of like all over the place trying to figure out, keeping her well, keeping me well, and then life just got busy, and it happens. So we just took the time to kind of regroup, and then we took a trip to Vermont and saw my husband's family, so that was good too. And we've just been kind of go. So getting back on track here and doing my videos and keeping people updated. Today's video is going to be about the Whoosh Effect and the ketogenic diet. Not everybody experiences a Whoosh Effect, but some people do. So I'm going to explain what it is and how it works. That was my cat jumping off the cabinet down to the little water cooler. So I'm trying to get this video in while Harper takes a nap. And as you can see, it's a snowy day out there. And yeah, so the Whoosh Effect is basically when your body, so when you gain weight, your fat cells kind of multiply and they get puffy, they expand. So when you're in the process of losing weight with like a ketogenic diet, for example, you drop weight relatively quickly. Same thing with like a carnivore diet, any type of diet where you're losing your weight quickly. Hold on one second. There we go. Just my cat was stepping on my computer too. Okay, one of those days. So when you're losing weight quickly, the fat starts coming out of your cells. So here's your fat cell. Say it's filled with fat. You lose weight quickly, those fat cells start depleting in fat, but your body all of a sudden throws itself into survival and starvation mode and wants to hang on to that fat. So that fat still stays inflated. It still stays puffy, and it doesn't necessarily go down. So this is why when you're starting a new way of eating or you're starting a new diet, you're making changes, they tell you not to focus on the scale. They tell you to just focus on how you feel, non-scale victories, your clothes fitting, how you're sleeping, your energy, those things. And that's super important because people get really frustrated with the scale when this happens, and then they tend to quit within the first 2 weeks because they think it's not working for them or their body's not recognizing what's happening. So your fat still stays inflated. And then what happens is the fat that was there is gone, but your body starts retaining the water, and those fat cells fill up with water until your body can be sure that you're genuinely losing weight and you're not in all of a sudden, your body's not in a crisis state, and you're just, that it's steady and it's going to continue to happen. So your body all of a sudden starts slowly realizing that the fat's not coming back and it's not going to be inflated with fat again. So then your body all of a sudden will start flushing all that water and everything that it's holding onto in those cells. And those cells will then flatten down and be compact. You won't lose your fat cells, but they will become flatter. And then you'll notice that you'll start getting smaller. And when you do go through the Whoosh Effect, when you do start flushing the water that fills those cells, then you're gonna notice all of a sudden you're gonna wake up one day and the scale's gonna move and you're gonna be like, oh, what just happened? I just dropped 5 pounds in a day. And it is a process, and not, like I said, not everybody goes through it, but don't get frustrated. And this is why we tell people to stay off the scale, because your scale is a number. That number is not a whole big picture. It doesn't tell you about, your scale and your BMI are numbers. They don't tell you your worth. They do not tell you what percentage of fat you have. And even if they do, they're not 100% accurate. It's not like using calipers and figuring out your fat percentage. So try to stay off those scales so that you're not frustrated. And like I said, it's a weight loss journey. There's gonna be ups, there's gonna be downs, there's gonna be times where you stall or plateau. That's normal. It's just kind of something that comes along with the course. Right now, I've been down about 26 pounds and I'm at a little bit of a plateau, but I also have hypothyroidism and Hashimoto's. So I actually just went to my specialist today and my levels are a little bit off, which is why I could potentially be in an additional plateau. So, but that's what I wanted to talk about today, just to kind of be patient and trust your body, listen to your body, but try not to have that added stress of a number dictating how you're feeling. I'm 100% somebody who's guilty of that in the past. I used to weigh myself every single day. And I did it in high school, I did it in college, and I literally would dictate what I ate that day based on the number on that scale. So it wasn't beneficial to me, it didn't help me, it stressed me out, it made me have a really unhealthy relationship with food. It made me feel like I had to binge eat, or if I was, craving something bad, then I would hide it, and it made me feel really guilty and have a lot of negative feelings associated with my food. So, and I do fall back into that. Sometimes we're human. So doing keto, and we're a little bit leaning more in towards the carnivore side lately, me and my husband, but doing keto has helped me have a better relationship with food. I'm not tracking everything that goes in my mouth. I have more control over my food, and I listen to my body, and I listen to when I'm satiated, and I listen to when I'm hungry. And the other thing is, with keto and the Whoosh Effect, please make sure you're getting enough electrolytes. So potassium, magnesium, calcium, sodium. You don't necessarily have to take a supplement, but I prefer to. I either buy the Highlight electrolytes off of Amazon, and when I drink my exogenous ketones, or even if I'm not drinking ketones, I still take one of those once a day, because in a ketogenic diet, you don't retain that fluid. So your body's flushing. You'll notice that you're urinating more and those things. So you really need those. With magnesium, you'll feel better. You'll sleep better. Potassium and magnesium together, you won't get those Charlie horses in your legs. So just be conscientious of that, and make sure if you're salting your food, you're using like pink Himalayan salt or gray sea salt, something that also has a mineral in it, so that it's not just salt. We don't even buy iodized salt in our house. So that's just something that's really important. Make sure you're keeping track of that. If I'm not using the Highlight electrolytes, I do use Mitoplex from Prove It. And like I said, if you want some information about exogenous ketones and electrolytes, I can give you that as well. So feel free to reach out. And if you have any other questions, let me know, and I will touch base with you all. And I'll be getting back to posting videos Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And have a wonderful day. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. So bye.